Hey, bro. The reason why I made this video is because I know a whole lot of people that can relate to this video right now. So I'm just going ahead and make one for y'all too, bro. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, The Reason, and welcome back to another video. Now, today's video is something that I'm going through on a day-to-day basis. I know a whole lot of people out here that are going through it too. So I just want to share my few little think pieces about it. I just hope I can help people out at least somehow, some way. So, without further ado, let's have a random talk. One pro about being long is that you never in drama. You ain't got to worry about people exposing you on social media about some crazy thing that you said because you and whoever it is had an argument. You ain't got to worry about no beef with anybody. You ain't got to worry about dealing with mess day in, day out. You ain't got to worry about bad thoughts you got to think about other people do the next day because y'all got into it. You ain't got to worry about none of that, bro. Basically, being to yourself, it's just going to be peaceful. It's peaceful. You ain't got to deal with no BS. You ain't got to have worries about stuff. You can just basically just live a carefree life in some way. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I think about. Another thing about being to yourself is you able to figure yourself out. You're able to figure out what you need to improve on. You can figure out what are things that you need to strengthen, what stuff that your weakness. You can figure out whatever you want to do in the next 5 years, basically the next phase of life. You can figure out basically what all you need to do is just improve yourself inside out. So me, it's about physical health and mental health. There's a couple things that I'm strongly trying to work on for myself. And I just feel as if I can't do that if I'm constantly around people all the time. I'm constantly out in the open all the time. Sorry. So you can just basically just be on your own journey, just do your own stuff, and just try to become the best version of yourself. I just feel as if you gotta take a lot of time to yourself. I mean, a whole lot of time for that to happen. But once you get out of that phase, and everything else will just open up. So as of right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to be me. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you think about is basically just take your bread. You ain't gotta worry about constantly going out on dates, going out on trips that gonna cost a whole lot of money. You ain't gotta worry about having to pay a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, in my opinion, all I'm paying is my phone bill, groceries, and gas money, of course, because we all need it. I don't usually buy stuff like utilities or materialistic things because I ain't really into stuff like that. So for the most part, I just keeping as much money I have as possible, stack up as much money as possible, and that's basically that's basically one of the good things about it. Now let's get to the cons. One con is I just say 10 p.m. because 10 p.m. is around the time where everybody then ate their last meal, they drank their last drink, they took their shower, brushed their teeth, washed their face, floss, hopefully, and got all of the nighttime routine stuff out the way. As soon as you lay in the bed, as soon as you turn your TV off and your room is completely dark, as soon as you finally got off TikTok and turned your phone off and you just laying there, staring at the ceiling, then you get a little notion in your head to look over to your right. Once you finally do, you realize that no one's there. Then you look back at the ceiling, probably looking at your TV that's no longer on. You thinking to yourself, man, somebody would be good right now. That's kind of just one of the worst parts about being to yourself is that since you ain't talking to nobody, but in that moment, having somebody besides you would be great. But then you wake up the next day, you're just kind of neutral about it. You probably still think about how last night could have been good with somebody, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Another thing is, every day just feels the same. Like in my opinion, once you just see yourself, you just feel as if you just living the exact same day every single day. Like for instance, myself, all I do is wake up, eat breakfast, do my daily routine stuff, go to work, come back home, eat some food, go to the gym, come back, take a shower, eat some food, drink whatever stuff I gotta drink, do my night routine, and just hit the bed. That's basically what I do every single day. And doing that every single day, and then going to bed and realize you gotta wake up, do it all over again, it gets rough. It gets rough a lot of times because you just feel as if nothing's really happening. You ain't progressing. You ain't really changed anything down there because every day just feels the same. But so yeah, that's another con that I really got to talk about. And the last one I have is attempts that fail. And I'm saying in a way of when you get to points where you actually want to put yourself out there and you want to talk to someone and things don't work out usually as you want to 9 times out of 10. For instance, for me, I had many attempts with many kind of women, and it was either not playing out how I wanted to, or in a way they ain't interested. It either playing out as if they ain't interested in me, or we would change numbers, we would talk for a few days, and then I'll just complete, and then eventually it just go ghost. Or yeah, that really just wasn't to it. It either they ain't interested in me, or we'll talk for a few days and it'll just go completely ghost. They go, they step away, and I just go in mine. So yeah, it sucks, but like I said earlier, it is what it is. So yeah, imagine wanting to come up here and kind of just give my 2 cents on it, being yourself. More of the story, being to yourself ain't bad. All it is just, you're going to have its good days, you're going to have its bad days, you're going to have its pros, you're going to have its cons. But at the end of the day, you doing what's best for yourself. You just always focus on the positives. You can focus on yourself. You can find ways to improve yourself day in and day out, ways physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, all that stuff. And it can get boring. It can get lonely, especially at night. But at the end of the day, you're going to wake up the next day, bro. And you're going to go at it again. You're going to end up getting 1% better every single day, day in, day out, until you get to that time when you feel like you're ready to be with someone. Then you're going to be at your true potential. You're going to be at your best. You're going to feel your best. And you're going to look the best, all that. And everything's going to be smooth. So right now, if it's phase, keep going, keep doing your thing, and you're going to be straight, bro. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. So boss know so you can be the first person watching my next video. While you at it, share video with 1 or 2, maybe a few. That being said, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.